we'll let that set for a few minutes. I'll have me another little sip of bourbon and we'll be right back. Howdy folks, welcome back to the channel. This is Eric with My Glide Rides. And again, another boat update. As you can see over my shoulder here, we got everything drug outside. I've got a product that I want to show you that a coworker recommended to me. Absolutely an amazing product. So shout out to Lisa Jones, I appreciate you. But let's get going on this. And I'll take you around what I've got set up for the weekend. So roll the intro. All right, so we have started, as I saw in the last video, we have started working on reupholstering. I don't know if you can see that over here. All right, so I've got just a temporary table set up. Saw this at Home Depot, thought I would try it. Spray 9, I don't know if any of y'all ever have tried that or not. Let me see if I can't kick on a little better light here. See if that shows up. Oh yeah. So this is what we're up against here. This is the mildew, as you see, that's on these cushions. All right. So I sprayed a little bit of this. I was pretty impressed the other day. I actually had just tried one seat over there, just real quick, sprayed it. Used this brush on the drill. And yeah, I was kind of impressed. Some other videos that I've watched recommends the magic erasers. We'll try that if this doesn't get it off. I see some of it will, but anyway, sorry for the noise, but we're going to scrub this seat real quick. All right. That didn't work all that well on that one. Not like it did on the seat. You still see some discoloration here, a little bit here, a little bit there. So we're gonna try that spray 9 again, and then we're going to try it with the magic eraser. You got the top surface off, but not, I'll show you. Try to pick that up in the light. You can see it. So hey, hit me up in the comments. These are the little cushions that go up front of the bow rider. This is one side of there's a mirror image of this. That we will attempt to clean as well, but definitely dirty on the bottom side. Yeah, it looks much better. So, as mentioned earlier, if you have had any kind of experience with cleaning boat seats, hit me up in the comments and tell me an absolute work for these. But there's that, still got some staining. That turned out a lot better. So that'll be stage 1. All right, so let's move on to the next one. I can already tell by rubbing the finger, this one's not going to come clean. I don't know what the difference in the material, if that makes a difference or what. But come on, guys, help me out. Help me out here. That deserves a little bourbon. That's a new one I just opened, bought last week. I'll put a picture of the bottle up here so you can see where it is. All right, guys, come on, help me out, help me out, help me out. Now, I told you in an earlier video too that I was done mechanically with the pontoon or the Sea Ray, but I think I might want to, not that I have to, I might rebuild the carburetor. Just watching more videos Those boats sometimes have problems with the accelerator plunger. I've got a kit. I went ahead and bought it just in case, but anyway, not really knowing how it's going to run until I put it out on the lake. We're just going to try a little splash of this. I bought this also to clean the boat, Zep Purple Power. So I'm just going to put a little splash, full strength, just to see if that does anything. We'll let that sit for a few minutes. I'll have you another little sip of bourbon and we'll be right back. All right, so we're back at it. We're just gonna go around on it slowly. Everybody under the sun and their brother has remedies for cleaning this. Some of them was spray 9, some of them was purple power. Other ones are bleach, as long as you don't get them down inside the stitching. Magic eraser. I just don't know what else. Don't get a whole lot stronger than just purple power to remove mildew. So anyway, I'll try to walk around the shop here and see if I've got something, and we'll get back to it. All right, well, I did go get some little bleach and poured it right here. I don't know if you can see an outline. It did lighten that some. I don't know if you can see it in the video. Got to come up with a miracle chemical here. All right, so I used ChatGPT. Had to go get a refill anyway. It says to use a mixture of 1 cup of white vinegar, 1 cup of water, and baking soda, and 1 tablespoon of Dawn dish detergent. Well, it doesn't mention that when you put the baking soda in the vinegar, if you recall the old school days where you created a volcano, yeah, that happened.
Now, oh gosh. Oh gosh.
So anyway, that was the mixture. Smells good. So I've got it spread over here. Let it sit for 2 or 3 minutes. Went and got a refill of bourbon. And just gonna, it says that the vinegar kills the spores that are down in the pores of the vinyl. The soap and stuff helps lift that up, but the baking soda, not seeing too much success already. So, all right, so we got the seats out. We got the back seats and stuff out. I'm not sure if I showed y'all a before shot of these seats, but damn, this product is amazing. So again, like I mentioned in the intro, Lisa Jones at work recommended this product here. Miracle Mist. Cleans before your eyes, and literally it does. So you can get this at Walmart. It's kind of back there in the camper section. $9 a bottle. Not too bad for what it does. I bought 2 bottles today. And I tell you, these were nasty seats. These were nasty, nasty, nasty. And literally no brushing. I have sprayed the stuff on, let it sit, and rinse it off. There's 1 dark spot right there that I will continue to work on, but man, that stuff's amazing. So what else have I got done? So these are the center boards that go down the center of the boat, and I'll show you. These are going to get that flooring that I showed you in the previous video. They're in 2 sections with, I think, a little board in between. And I polyurethaned them. Even though it's marine grade plywood, I polyed them and then I painted them. I just want, I want as much protection as I can. And I don't know if I will run that flooring all the way to the edge. Just depends how the interior, the main part of the flooring goes. I know a lot of the videos that I have seen, they will leave a slight edge of white around it, and that's what I might do. I'm gonna get a different kind of finger hold here. I'm gonna do a little flip up stainless steel latch. We'll replace that. Here's the big board. Again, this is gonna have that flooring on it. This seal will, or the vent will go in there once the flooring's done. So I improvised, didn't buy a 4-inch hole saw. I used a smaller one and then made it work. So let me show you what we got going on in the boat. So we decided to go ahead. So this is all the blue carpet, the nasty blue carpet that runs running down the side. I've got plenty of carpet. I am almost 100% certain, if not, I can go back to Home Depot and get it. But I went ahead and pulled off the trim boards. Took the engine cover out. I've got to restaple a seat on that. But here we go. So those white boards laid down in this section here. This is for life jacket storage, skis, which we won't use. Those trim boards I just showed you, they run down this area right here. Carpet goes just below, well, the yellow line you see. That's where the carpet ends. So I did remove this entire cowling that was back here, excuse me, just because the carpet went up underneath it, as you see here. The original owner just cut that carpet. They were going to do it that way, but no, I wanted it different. So I took the opportunity to clean all up in there and degrease that, power wash that. So all this will get sanded down tomorrow, and you know, all the way around where you see the yellow, there's nothing up on the actual raw fiberglass up in here. So I did buy a couple cans of the 3M Super 77 adhesive, spray adhesive, and we will use that there. But anyway, there'll be a new radio go in. That steering wheel was nasty, and that's just a quick spray of that stuff. There's still a little bit on the bottom where it didn't get spray, but we will tackle that. So I did find the hour meter. And that blue piece, it was back in here. I don't know why you would have an hour meter back here, but anyway. I'm gonna give a shout out to Ryobi here. So I didn't want to drag, I've got a big gas powered pressure washer, all right? I didn't want to have to keep dragging that out. It's loud. This is 1200 PSI. It's got a foamy nozzle and all that stuff to you that you can use as well, but 3 different other nozzles, but it does a pretty damn good job. As you can see here, this had a bunch of like greasy handprints on it where I was working back here on the stern drive, you know, replacing a lot of the water pump and prop and stuff like that. So, but yeah, so again, this is where I just put this stuff here. I'm spraying it back here and letting it sit. This is gonna be a good test if this will come clean. This section's already going that way, but this stuff's pretty amazing. That's pretty sun baked in there, so we'll see if that stuff comes through. But so yeah, here is that cowling that goes around the back. I'm gonna pressure wash that foam out real good, let that good and dry, and then this carpet that I pulled out, I'll be able to use that as a template. So I will lay that down on the new carpet and just trace it out and cut it out with a pair of scissors. Spray it in, stick it on there. That'll go actually really quick. New Sea Ray logo, emblem, ordered. Raina is going to make me new lettering. I've got a new, even though this is 26 registry, I've got a new one to 29 now. That will go on the boat. So all of this is going to come off. Raina and her great skills of Cricut cutting vinyl, she's going to make me some new letters for here. These were nasty about 10 minutes ago. I sprayed that stuff on them, and they're already coming clean. I will spray another dose on it. I will replace this carpet. I think it's pretty decent. Here's what the steering wheel looked like. Nasty, just for mold. So I'm gonna spray some of that stuff on this. I will replace these. I want to get some nicer cup holders, probably some with LED lights in them. Just that's the way I am. Anyway, what else have we done today? This is quick. This has been a lot of stuff. So I do have to touch up a little bit of top coat here and here. But that's nothing that's crucial that won't stop me from getting to the lake. Anyway, this is a mess. But it had to be done. Yeah, so once all the interior is done with the carpet and the flooring, I got a angle buffer and compound, and I will clean all this and make it shine again. One thing that the boat is missing is that center, where's that? Right there. That center window. There's a folding window. I don't know that we need it. If it becomes a nuisance with wind coming through there, I'll look for one, but I don't see us having to buy that. But anyway, 1996 Sea Ray, 18.5-foot bow rider. It's going to be a great little boat to get us on the lake and get us to a spot much quicker than the pontoon did. And yeah, that's the update for this week. I will compile us working on stuff through the weekend and give you a big update probably on Sunday afternoon. So guys, if you have not checked out any of my other videos, please do so. I ask that you, if you could, watch them to the end. It really helps me. 780 subscribers now, 220 away from 1,000, and I really need that. I need your help. If you know anybody who is restoring a boat or looking to do this, I will probably cut out a complete video section of installing this EVP flooring that I got off Amazon. But hey, I definitely appreciate you stopping by the video. Be sure to give it a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. A lot of my viewers not even subscribers, so I ask that you do that, please. But again, thanks for stopping by. I hope you all are doing great, and we'll see you on the next video. All right, go boating.